Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are returning with the Pro Clubs Ranking Players video. As you can see on the screen, all the players on here are the players we're going to be ranking today. If you want to be in this video for the future, maybe when we do it again, join the Discord. The link will be in the description of the video. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So everyone that we're going to be ranking today are Vibe, Aaron, Aiden, Als, a random Irish guy, Charlie, Bert, Callum, Crimson, Emmanuel, Flex, Blaze, Brian, the Fatty, Hayden, Henry, Jacob, Jay, Mazza, Noscope, Omar, Purple, Josh, Reggie, Luke, Rice, Silas, Stokey, Tornado, and Reese. With the sections, as you can see, we've got the GOAT. So the GOAT is, in my opinion, who the best player in the community is at this moment in time. You're amazing. Those are players that aren't quite the best, or aren't the best in the community, but they are like good and would get into any team. Just, you're not the GOAT in my opinion. You got good, which is like you walk into most teams, but you're not like a Liman and Jai. You're just like good at the game. And you got meh, which is like those players that like you get into teams, but if there's players that are better than you, you're likely to be dropped down. And a retire is pretty self-explanatory. Just retire for the game. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So first we have got Vibe. Now, if you watched these videos last time, you know I ranked off certain things. This time it is just purely my opinion. So with Vibe, brilliant defender you are, but you have your error every so often. You disappear for years. But no, good defender. I would put you in amazing. I would say you're one of the best defenders in the community. You walk into any team because you're like one of 5 defenders, but you are definitely the best of all the defenders in the community. Next, you have Aaron. Aaron is the running back-to-back champion of this series. He has been the GOAT both times we have done this. However, since I have not seen Aaron play as much, when I have seen him play, he's been good, but he's not been one of the best on the pitch. He's not been the best on the pitch. So for the first time, Aaron will be dropping down to amazing. I think the problem that I've seen with you recently, Aaron, is you've been trying to play a different style. You've not been doing as many skills. I don't know whether it's because your play's just not as high ranking, high leveled yet, hasn't got enough skill points for you to play the way you normally do. But at the moment, you're not doing as many skills, you're not scoring like you used to. You're creating still a lot, but you're not being you. You're not being the Aaron that we all know that would skill past an entire team and score from the halfway line. Like, still a brilliant player, however. Can't take credit away from him. You can still do whatever you want on the pitch, basically. You can still walk into any team, you're still brilliant. Just you're lacking that skill that you normally have. Next is Aiden. Now, I'll be honest, I've not seen Aiden play this year. So, I'm going off when I've seen him play in the past, and it's not looking good. When you play properly, you're not awful. But I've seen you play so rarely, and when I've seen you play, you're pissing about, that I don't really have anything to go off. And I can't put you in meh when I haven't seen you play properly since like FIFA 22. So, I'm sorry to say it, retire. Maybe when I see you play properly, I'll be able to put you higher up. Next, we have Als. Als. Again, a lot like Aaron, if you ask me. He is one of the best players in the community, without doubt still. However, he isn't quite the GOAT because he does have his games where you go missing. So, I don't know. It's one of those with Dals. You score most of your chances, but in one game you'll go and miss 20, next game you go and score 20. So, it's hard to rank a player like that. I think you're definitely one of the best players in the community still, without a doubt. You can still walk into any team. If you can just finish that clinicality and keep up with your skills, your dribbling, and everything else that you're good at already, you can easily reach it into being the best player in the community. But from what I've seen this year, you are definitely the top of amazing. Next, we move on to a random Irish guy. Again, a player I've not seen you play much this year or in previous years. But when you do play, you are just like a solid meh player. You would never let the team down, rarely, but you're not walking into every team. You're not standing out to everyone. So definitely a meh. You've got your positives like everyone does. You're a solid defender. You can play anywhere across the map. So you're versatile. Definitely a good solid meh. Next you got Charlie Bowden, the biggest, fattest, second fattest with everything with Brian. But yeah, Charlie, good. Versatile, can play near enough anywhere on the pitch, always puts in a performance. However, does have your moments where you just kind of forget how to play the game. However, you're definitely in good. Again, I've not seen a lot of you this year, Charlie, so I can't really put you any higher than good. So I'm going a lot of last year when you were walking into near enough any team in the community. Bert. Now, if I'm going off the Bert I saw back in FIFA 22, FIFA 23, he's amazing. But again, I haven't actually seen you play this year. I barely saw you play last year, so I don't really know where I'm going to put you. If I'm going off previous years, it's amazing, but I'm trying to rank off this year. So I guess I can't really put you any higher than good, because I want to use this year as an example rather than previous FIFAs. Brilliant goalkeeper, one of the best I've ever seen, if not the best. But I don't really not say you're brilliant shot stopper, not versatile though. Obviously, you can play the position I rarely see. I haven't seen you play, so I don't know what to say. Good, but bottom of good because I haven't seen you play this year for the 15th time. Callum K. Aside from the fact he's making the thumbnail and there's going to be a bias for that, amazing. Versatile, can play in multiple positions. You never let a team down. The only reason you're not higher and amazing because you can just leave randomly and we don't know where you've gone and never return. So amazing, brilliant passer of the ball, probably the best passer of the ball in this community. I'll be honest. Dribbling is good. Shooting, I've seen Neil Maupay and Salman Rondon have better shooting than you. Defending, brilliant. Just an overall round brilliant player. Crimson, good, but bottom, just in front of Bert in good. You play centre back, full back, you play his positions good. You play him well, but I don't know whether that's me being a bit too nice because I've seen you play a lot more compared to others this year, this FIFA. Still a very good player though. Your passing's not great, but your defending is really good. Your tower in the box, you can just run halfway up the pitch and then you score like a hat trick in the last 5 minutes and win your team the game. It's a bit weird like that. You always put in a shift wherever you're playing, but you do have your mistakes in you. So yeah. Next, Emmanuel. Now on to Emmanuel. So, Emmanuel, the grandpa of the community. Very good player. Can't dribble for shit, even though you play winger. That is definitely what you need to work on. But you've got a very good pass on you. You're clinical with your shooting. You're versatile. And all round, you are a good player. You're probably at the moment top of good. Very good player. But if you work on playing more as how you can actually play, where you play on the wing when you do, passing, shooting, less dribbling, not trying to be rude here, but when you do dribble, you do tend to get tackled. You're not a great dribbler. That's fine. If you work on your dribbling and improve with your skills as well, you'll be able to take on your man to 9 times out of 10 like a lot of people can in this community. Granted, you play AIs a lot because you play for the Twins team, which are shit, but top of good. Yeah. Flex. Vibes partner, most would say. Good. Definitely a good player. I'm going to say you're an amazing because you can play anywhere across the pitch and you'll do a job in every position. Probably joint best defender actually with Vibe. Playing goal, never let your team down. can play midfield, can play attack, and you'll always put in a shift. Probably the best tackler in this community. And yeah, there's not much to say. When you're a really good player, there's not a lot you can say about you. So yeah, I would put you probably just in front of Vibe. Yeah. Blaze. Now, Blaze I haven't actually seen. I've seen him play for like 3 times. So I don't really know what to say. I guess retire, but that's not an actual rude retire. If I could have a section below retire, which was just like I've never actually seen you play, I would put Aiden and Blaze in there. Because I just genuinely haven't like seen guys play enough. But I'll put you in the retire section because I play more and then I'll rank you fairly, I guess. Brian, the fattiest fat man in the world. All round good player, to be fair. Can play anywhere across the pitch. I would say you're in good. I would say you're middle of good. Can play anywhere, which is the big thing with the versatility. And you'll always put a shift in. Stop thinking you're him when you score a goal and it's a 3-yard tap in. Don't need to hear Betty goal anymore than I already have. Good tackler, good defender, decent dribbler, good passer. Can't shoot for shit. But all round good player. Hayden, retire. Henry. You lose when you play in goal, you use keeper movements. That's already put on me. Use the AI, the AI keeper movement. So I don't really know what to say. It's hard to rank a player that uses keeper movement because you don't actually do much. So I'm going to put you in bottom of meh for the moment. When I see you play without the keeper movement, I think it'll be easier to rank you. You don't really play anywhere outfield. I haven't seen you play in a while, to be fair. So work on the self-positioning so I can actually see how good you are in a position. Jacob, the third fattest, because, you know, it's a bit hard to say that he's any fatter than Brian or Charlie, but he is in there. So Jacob, I would put you in the bottom of amazing for the moment. You walk into most teams. There's probably a lot of bias with this. Can play midfield, can play fullback, can play attack. You all round can play anywhere. You'll always put a performance in. You can dribble, you can pass, you can shoot, you can do near enough anything. So definitely an amazing. Jay, I would put you just below Callum in amazing. I feel like I might put too many in amazing, I can't lie. Good player. Brilliant dribbler. I gotta give that to you. You are a brilliant dribbler. Can play fullback, CDM, winger, striker. Can play near enough anywhere on the pitch, to be fair to you. And you'll always put in a shift. That is the thing that really puts people from good to amazing, is whether you can play all these positions and put in a shift in all the positions. Let's be honest, anyone can play anywhere, except goalkeeper, and you'll put in a performance. However, it's how good can you play in that position compared to others, which is why I find versatility so key to ranking a player. Jay is a really good dribbler, can pass, can shoot, which is why he gets put in amazing. He takes on his man, beats them most times. All of a sudden you can turn to prime Messi and dribble through 3 players, but you don't do it as consistent as the likes of a Luke or Aaron or Vals, which is why you're not above them in the list. Mazza, I would put you just above Charlie or below Charlie. I'm going to say, just because I haven't seen you play as much as I've seen Charlie play, just below him. Really good striker. Can play on the wing. Don't really see you play anywhere else. And I haven't seen you play this year. So going off last year, good player. Very good striker. Good. No scope. I haven't seen you play a lot this year either. I've seen you play a lot for the Twins, where you play on the wing. You do decent. You score a lot of power shots, to be fair to you, but you're not the power shot king. Haven't ranked him yet. The absolute nerdetry he uses it with, though. Decent. You're meh. If there was a decent, you'd be indecent. Let's put it that way. You're not good. You're not, like, within the best of the best. But you are... You get into most teams. Obviously, there's players that are just better than you, which would probably beat you into the team. But if I had the choice between you and a couple others, you would be one of my choices. Good, you can got a good shot on you. Decent meh passer, meh dribbler. Can defend. But I haven't seen you play a lot in other positions this year, so I can't see a versatile or anything more than really a meh player at the moment. But you're definitely the top of meh. Omar, retire. Just retire. Purple, retire. Um, I've seen you play more than everyone else, so you're definitely above them. But you're not better than Henry. You're not worse than Hayden when I've seen him play. It's probably harsh with a lot of people that are in retire except Hayden and Omar. But I would put you're like a again, you're like a if there was a decent you would be moved up to meh in that way. See, yeah, work on your all round play, your dribbling, your defending, your passing, your shooting, and you'll be moved up to meh very quickly. Joshua Giles. I'd probably put you just above Crimson. But that's if you were more versatile, seeing more play positions, you'd probably be higher. I talk about versatility a lot because I think it's very important. You play Cam, and you're a really good passer. You've got meh dribbling, meh shooting. You're actually a pretty good defending, to be honest, for having a Cam build. Overall, your overall play is good. Very good crosser. Free kicks are good. Penalties are decent. All round good player. Reginald. I would probably say you're just below Crimson in good. You get into most teams. You're a very good striker. You're the power shot merchant. Like, if you'll call me the bicycle kick merchant, you're a fucking power shot merchant with the absolute nerdistry of your power shots. Shoot like a normal person, and I'll put you higher. Very good shooter when you do get your chances. You're very clinical. But I haven't seen you play anywhere else except for striker really this year, so it's harder to put you that high when I've only seen you play that position. Yeah. Luke. I think most people can tell where he's going to go by the fact that nobody else has been put there yet. For me, this year, I've seen Luke play the most out of the players that would be contending for the GOAT. I've never seen him let a team down. He's altered his play to previous years. You drop back a lot more now, and you create play. You're a lot like a Kane. You're a lot like a Harry Kane. Brilliant dribbler, brilliant passer, brilliant shooter, brilliant at defending. And I love how you drop back and create play for the rest of the team. And even with your precision shooting, which you still miss a lot of chances, you are still scoring a lot of chances, even when you're playing so deep. For me, at the moment, you are the best player in the community. Rice. I would put you actually at the top of meh with your FIFA streak dribbling, as people like to say. Pass the ball when you play on the wing. Overall, a very good player. Very attacking, though, when you do play at full-back, which I think is personally your best position. On the wing, you do create chances, but you just don't pass enough. Striker, you're not great there, I'll be honest, no offence. Again, no offence to anyone, but you're decent. You're meh, top of meh. No one's really going to beat you when it comes to that. Again, if there was a decent section, you'd probably be in there. Overall, good player, but you get into most teams. And yeah. Silas. Now, I feel like this is where, by saying that no scope and Rice are actually top of meh, that I might have screwed myself. You're not worse than no scope. In no offence to no scope, by the way. The only reason I would say you're actually above him is because of your versatility and your all-round play is just a bit better. You're invisible half the time. If you were in Edge Stream earlier, you'd realise what I mean by that. Alright, it's hard to say with Silas because I've seen him play a lot more than others. When you play right back for Josh, you're like playing striker half the time. But then you're also playing right mid for Eddie and you're playing right back half the time. It's confusing with you. Good crosser of the ball. Decent defender. For some reason you score a lot from right back and it's weird to say. But there's not very much else I can say about you. So, meh. Stokey. I would say it would be harsh not being amazing. But I feel like you're not just quite better than the ones that are in amazing at the moment. Really good player. Really good player. Best position CDM for me. And all round, you would walk into most teams in this community, I'll be honest. Tornado. I would put you there for now. I've seen you play goalkeeper a lot this year, where I know you don't tend to think you play really good there, but you do play really good there this year. Consistent shot stopper, you sometimes even just make me think, how are you from going from striker, centre, like winger, to all of a sudden playing goalkeeper last year, and you already putting in shifts. Meh. Reese Modric, people call him. I would say you're just a below Stokey in good. You walk into most teams. I would always want you in my team personally. Very good passer. Probably second best passer just behind Cal. You are a good player. Your defending lets you down. Your dribbling play lets you down. Your shooting's decent. Your overall play, though, is good. Even when I say lets you down, you're still good at those things. Good. Hayden and Omar, come back to you now that you're not actually in the tyre sections. Omar, amazing. I gotta give it to you. If I'd seen Burt playing more this year, it'd be fairer to say. But Omar, for me, has been the best goalkeeper now for a couple of years. I would put him there. I hate to say it. I hate him. I'm Omar-phobic, people say. I still agree, personally. You're a good player. You're amazing. I hate to say it. I'm going to just jump out the window now if I've had to say that about him. I hate my life. Hayden. Good. You are a good player. I would say you're just below. You're not better than Reese or Stokey or the grandpa. But you're a good player. Good passing. Good versatility. Decent dribbler. Shit at shooting. And yeah. There's my final list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who have I ranked too nice? Who have I ranked too harsh? Yeah. Get your opinions in the chat or in the comment section below, depending on where you are watching this. Where would you rank me as a player? I would probably rank me in near the bottom of good. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you have not said it yet. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye and goodbye.